everybody, and welcome back. And if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. So today I am going to be making a apple butter bundt cake for my husband. He sent me the recipe, so I'm going to do it. And Jaden's here too. He might help me, I don't know. He sometimes he likes to help and sometimes he doesn't. So let's go ahead and get on with the video. So here is everything that you will need to make the bundt cake, and that's the recipe. I'm going to go ahead and put the recipe in the description below. Did you just burp? Mm-hmm. Nasty. So I'm going to go ahead and start showing you guys the steps, but the directions and the list of things that you will need will be in the description below. Okay, first step, we are going to put some shortening in a bundt pan. It says a 14 cup. I don't know if this is a 14 cup. I don't know anything, but just rub it around. Make sure that you get every crevice. You do not want your bundt pan, your cake, to stick. That will be awful. It will be a travesty. Okay, buddy. So just make sure you grease everything. I like using a paper towel because I don't like my hands getting greasy and nasty.
Yell if you want me.
Okay, I will, bub. I have a thing with where I don't like feeling stuff greasy, so that's why I am doing it like this. So I'll come back when this is all greased, and also it wants you to dust it. So I will show you what it looks like after it is all greased and after it is dusted. Okay, so I haven't really floured it yet. I just wanted to show you guys how to shake it around to make sure everything is floured. I know this is seems crazy, but do that and you'll have a perfect bundt cake. Okay, so next we are going to preheat the oven to 325. Oops. And yeah. Okay, so next I'm going to put 3 sticks of butter and an 8-ounce block of cream cheese in my mixing bowl. I did let this soften to room temperature, and now I'm going to attach this and turn it on. Make sure the bowl is attached. Make sure the machine's also plugged up. Okay, so this has been beating for a while. Now I'm going to add 3 cups of sugar slowly. And this is the first cup. Okay, so now we are going to add 6 eggs, and then in between each one we are going to mix. So I'm going to go ahead and add the first one, and then I will come back after I mixed all of them. There's one, and we're going to mix. Okay, so all of the eggs are added. I am going to wait until it's done mixing to do the next step. Okay, now I'm going to add 3 cups of flour slowly to the mixture, and I'm going to let it mix well before I add another cup. So I will bring you guys back when I have finished adding all of the flour. Okay, so now take your your spatula, I don't know what I'm talking about, and scrape down the sides to make sure everything gets nice and mixed and we don't have clumps, because that'd be awful. And at this time, add in your vanilla. Jaden thinks it's funny when I say it like that. Vanilla. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the vanilla and add it to the mixture. So I forgot to turn the camera back on, but add 2 teaspoons of vanilla and then turn your mixer back on to mix everything. Okay, so now we're gonna add 1.5 cups of apple butter. There's a cup. There's probably only 1.5 cups in that jar. Yeah, I think there's only like 1.5 cups in the jar. Anyways, so we'll use the whole jar. Oops, I'm getting it all over the counter. And then a 1/4 of the batter and put it in and mix it up together. Okay, now make sure you mix that up really well, and that's all incorporated. And I have gotten apple butter everywhere.
Apple butter?
Yes. Okay, so now we're going to dump half of this batter into the already prepared bundt cake pan. So go ahead and do that. It's very thick too, so this might be difficult. Okay, smooth it out as best you can so we could do the next step, which is add in the apple butter mixture, which is going in next. Okay, it's smooth enough, and now it says to make a whale in this. I don't know if I can, so I'm just going to go ahead and start spooning in this mixture. I might be able to with this spoon. Yeah, that's actually working pretty well. Yeah. But I'm getting it everywhere. Okay. Let's spoon it in and try not to make a mess. I'm going to make a mess though. I usually always do. So this might take a while, so I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, now I'm going to put the rest of the mixture on top. Oh, I'm going to show you guys what it turned out looking like. That's what it looks like. A little messy, but it's okay. It's just a cake. It's okay. So let's go ahead and put the rest on top, maybe. If I can maneuver it. And spread it out. That's hurting my arms. Let's get every last drop. Okay, so I'm going to spread this out, and then I'm going to go ahead and put it in the oven for an hour and 20 minutes, maybe an hour and a half, it just depends. I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna poke a a wooden toothpick in the middle. That's what I meant to say. So to make sure it's done. So when I come back, it should be fresh out of the oven, nice and crispy. It will have to cool, so it has to cool completely, so it might take a while, probably about 3 hours before I can actually come back and show you guys how to ice it. So yeah. Okay, so I took it out of the oven. It did cook for 1 hour and 20 minutes. It does have some cracks, which is okay. And then it looks like it has some apple butter popping out. So this is what it looks like. And I'm gonna let it cool. I don't know if I'm gonna let it cool for the full 2 hours, but I'll let you guys know. So this is what it looks like when you are too impatient. I took it out of the pan way too early and it kind of collapsed a little bit, but it's still gonna be good, so. I'm gonna go ahead and make the icing. Okay, so I'm going to be making the icing now. So I'm gonna do a 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 1/4 butter, and of course my pan's hot, and then 3 tablespoons of whole milk. 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to whisk that and bring it to a boil over medium-high heat. And I'm going to continuously whisk this until it starts to boil, and then I will continue to whisk it until it boils for 1 minute. And then I'll take it off the heat, and then I will add the powdered sugar. So I will be back in a second. Yeah, Jaden. So I'm going to take it off the heat now, and I'm going to turn that off. and I'm going to slowly add in the powdered sugar. So I'm going to slowly add that in and whisk it a little bit until it's all incorporated. Make sure there's no lumps, because that is not what we want. Until it's this nice caramel looking color. It's a very nice thick consistency. Okay, so now I'm going to pour the mixture over the Bundt cake, and I just got myself out. I'm trying to do two things at once, sorry.
You need me to hold it?
Nope. Okay, so now I'm gonna pour it over.
What is that good smell?
It's this stuff. Okay, last but not least, I'm going to add some of these crisps on top. It's optional. I got these at my local food fair, just to make it look nice. Just go ahead and add some just everywhere. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so it is done. It might not be the prettiest, but I'm hoping that it tastes really good. The last step with these apple chips is optional. You do not have to do that, but I did get them at my local food fair. I will let you guys know if it is any good. So yeah, here is my cake.